Spero Clinic's alternative approach restores mobility for long COVID patient once bound to a wheelchair. Spero Clinic offers innovative hope for long COVID sufferers with holistic healing approaches. As we move past the pandemic, many may assume that COVID-19 is no longer a concern. Nevertheless, a considerable portion of individuals, around 17% of those who have survived COVID, continue to experience a debilitating array of symptoms known as long COVID-19. The Spero Clinic is recognized for presenting an innovative solution for these patients, instilling hope in those who have been informed that their symptoms are untreatable. Long COVID, an enigmatic condition with enduring consequences. Long COVID, also referred to as post-COVID syndrome, can impact individuals irrespective of the severity of their initial illness, leaving many once healthy people grappling with fatigue, joint discomfort, respiratory issues, and neurological challenges. Dylan, a lively teenager, experienced a drastic change in his life when he became dependent on a wheelchair following a COVID-19 infection. Previously active and energetic, his health declined from experiencing mild symptoms to suffering from extreme fatigue and restricted mobility, which greatly impacted his overall quality of life. Long COVID recovery, a hopeful journey at the Spero Clinic. Dylan's path to recovery began when he learned about the Spero Clinic's innovative approach to long COVID. Conventional medical treatments provided little relief for his symptoms. However, within a few months at the Spero Clinic, Dylan experienced remarkable improvements, regaining his ability to walk and engage in activities he believed were permanently out of reach. Dr. Katinka van der Merwe, founder and CEO of the Spero Clinic, shares, the symptoms of long COVID can be alleviated by holistically addressing the central nervous system, thereby activating the body's inherent healing processes. Dr. Katinka's specialization in vagus nerve stimulation and central nervous system therapies has enabled numerous patients, including Dylan, to restore their health. Long COVID recovery stories, regaining independence and mobility. The Spero Clinic's methodology, which integrates vagus nerve stimulation with various alternative therapies, provides patients like Dylan with a viable route to recovery. After several months of treatment, Dylan transitioned from relying on a wheelchair for mobility to walking independently, thereby regaining his autonomy and health. His journey exemplifies one of numerous success stories that highlight the effectiveness of the Spero Clinic's approaches in addressing so-called impossible conditions. The Spero Clinic's response for patients in distress. Long COVID is still not fully comprehended within conventional medicine, leaving many patients with few treatment alternatives. Yet, the Spero Clinic is ready to alter this narrative. By employing a blend of holistic and neurologically centered therapies, they target the underlying causes of long COVID symptoms, providing tangible relief and pathways to recovery. For individuals grappling with long COVID, the Spero Clinic stands as a source of hope. Dr. Katinka's dedication to assisting those afflicted by chronic pain and neurological disorders has enabled patients like Dylan to experience a revitalization of their health and independence. For further details regarding our long COVID treatment program, please visit the Spero Clinic's website or contact 479-304-8202. Disclaimer: the information mentioned in the press release is provided by source the Spero Clinics. KISS PR and its distribution partners are not directly or indirectly responsible for any claims made in the above statements. Contact the product vendor directly for any queries and issues.